Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 950. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer and would like to support the growth of my channel, as well as be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. Someone may feel called to slow down, or if you don't feel called, there is encouragement here for you to slow down, especially if you're trying to make an important decision or many important decisions. They could be related to something like at home or at work or something like that. Don't have to be. Just in general, if you're trying to make an important decision, no matter how many, don't rush. One second. My throat has been feeling pretty bothered and dry while I've been recording. This is my second video recording today, and that makes me think that maybe because of your throat chakra, there could be something here about expressing yourself, whether it's through words or actions. It feels like there's something here about aligning your own self-expression, how you express yourself, with what you truly think and feel and believe on the inside. But getting into interpreting the number 950 now. The number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. You'll know that if you've been here for the past 50 videos. The year 1950 might be significant. The number 9, it can be confirmation for somebody who is already feeling a sense of purpose and how they might be already impacting those around them and ultimately the collective, or it's a reminder of that, or it's just simply encouragement to recognize that there is purpose in everything that you have been through and everything that you do. And you probably can't hear it, but it seems like it is very windy outside right now. Or maybe the heat is on, I can't tell. But I do believe everything happens for a reason. And the wind, it does remind me of your mind, your thoughts. And I saw the number 321, which is literally a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. Confirmation for me that your thoughts are indeed significant, at least for this reading. The number 5 is about change and transformation. I saw the number 555 in the previous reading. If your own personal transformation, like as a person, is being led by a sense of purpose, or if you're trying to make changes in your life that are being led by a sense of purpose and just making the world a better place, this number 5 feels like it's here to confirm that, or to help you become aware of that. Change in general is needed, whether it's on the inside or the outside. And the number 0 in 950 is about beginnings and endings and cycles. For me, it can also be a message about change because of endings and how every ending, with every ending, something new is also beginning. So I do feel that you are going through some sort of transition And that really feels confirmed by the fact of moving from 940s to 950s. I always see like 900, the first after like 950, 960, 970, those types of numbers. I always see those as readings where a shift has happened. So there's extra confirmation for somebody for that. And it does feel like a positive shift. Even if some endings are difficult, ultimately they do serve you, I feel. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 5 is 14, and 14 plus 0 is still 14, and 1 plus 4 is 5. So it's really just a confirmation of what we have already talked about with the number 5, that change is needed, whether it's on the inside, whether it's on the outside. Because we were talking about your thoughts, I definitely feel that everybody watching this, there needs to be a change or some changes in the way that you think, the way that you process things, the way that you look at yourself, the way that you look at the world, the way that, you look at other people. Basically, there just needs to be a change in perspective, or a change in many perspectives. And I feel that part of that change has to do with healing. Like there's some pain here, some darkness on the inside. That is creating a false narrative, a false inner dialogue. I feel like there's somebody here who's not being completely honest with themselves about who they are and their true potential, as well as others and the true collective potential, which is understandable. It's really hard to have faith in other people or ourselves when the world operates in a way where we're not allowed to do that, to believe in ourselves, to trust ourselves. And a world like that creates people who are untrustworthy and genuinely don't deserve to be believed in, because it's not that they don't have potential, it's that they're not tapping into it. You know what I mean? I feel that there's a strong message here for somebody. There was, but I forgot what it was. Hopefully it'll come through again, because I felt like it was really important. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading now by drawing out a couple of cards, well, a few cards actually, from the Prisma Visions Tarot to see what else wants to come through for you. Oh, what I wanted to say before. I feel like for a lot of people watching this reading, why you don't trust yourself or don't believe in yourself or feel the same way about others, it's not your fault. Not entirely. Only if you hold on to it is it your fault, but initially what created those thoughts, those feelings, the self-doubt, the doubt in others, that I feel is what's not your fault. Because this world is just backwards, okay? I have the Two of Cups in reverse with the zodiac sign of Cancer. We also have the planet of Venus, as well as the element of water. I have the Ten of Swords with the planet of the Sun, zodiac sign of the Gemini, the air element. That's what I was feeling. I couldn't find the word for it earlier when I was talking about the wind. But let's see. I got, wow, the Ten of Wands. It is the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Pisces might be significant too, another water sign. The Ten of Wands here is the element of fire. We have water, air, and fire. There's quite a variety of energy in here. There's some passion, some emotion, and some thoughts. Very much focusing on what's going on the inside. The reading before this one might be really significant for you. But I think it's very interesting that there are 10 cards, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. These two cards are making it very clear that there are some things or something coming to an end. It's painful, but it's also alleviating. Really, really liberating. The Two of Cups here, I almost wanted to say the Two of Swords. Someone here could really, really be dealing with some indecision with a decision. But The Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're confused or unsure about a decision because your emotions are lying to you. It's not really that how you feel isn't valid or anything like that. I just really, really feel, especially because of the reading that I just recorded, the one before this one, that someone's emotions are making it harder to know what to feel exactly when it comes to your intuition and what your inner voice is trying to tell you. And I did burp. I ate before I started recording, but as I said in the beginning, I do trust that everything happens for a reason. And if you've been around when I burp, it's usually a sign to release. In this case, it's confirmation to let go of whatever thoughts. Start with your thoughts. Let go of whatever thoughts or perspectives that don't allow you to trust yourself, definitely, or to believe in yourself, or to believe in others, or what's possible in the world. I feel like there's a real heavy negativity here. It's definitely giving me the Sun card in reverse, which we do have the element, or not the element, the planet of the Sun. I just saw the number 111, which is a sign to trust yourself. Sometimes it's a sign to trust myself if a reading is feeling particularly guided, and this one definitely is. I said that in the reading before. I saw the number 123 just now on the timer. A sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. I saw 2 signs like that in the previous reading. If it isn't obvious already, these 2 readings feel very, very connected. So if you resonate with this reading, I really encourage you to watch the one before this one, especially if there are some important decisions or an important decision that you need to make that you might feel paralyzed or just confused. There was something, last thing I want to say. The Two of Cups, of course it has the number 2 on it. And in the previous reading, the High Priestess was in this position on the table. And the High Priestess has the number 2 on it. And that number for me is about balance and your decisions and prioritizing what means the most to you. So when it comes to making this decision, it might be important for you to, sit in the stillness and reflect on what really does mean the most to you. What is my moral compass telling me to do? And what fears are standing in the way of me trusting my own inner compass? I think that there is a need here to create more balance on the inside, emotionally, not only to help you make a better decision, but also to create more balance in your reality.